family, Sije, Jamie here, and I have my new buddy here, Mark, who was actually our contest winner for our seminar. So congratulations on that.
Thank you.
And this was Mark's first time coming to the seminar. So Mark, could you share a little bit about your prior martial arts and how you found Enter Shaolin?
Well, I've been in martial arts all my life. Started out in judo, went into force recon in the military, and I studied Shotokan and various forms of martial arts over there, Okinawa karate, a little bit of everything.
That's awesome.
I got to the United States and I trained with some top dogs in the martial arts world, Black Belt Magazine. I trained in Tang Soo Do, black belt in Tang Soo Do, military combatives, but everything's a hard style.
Right.
Tang Soo Do's got a soft and a hard style mixed into it. And one of my instructors there taught a little bit of Wing Chun, but he had to teach it on the side.
Right.
So that got my interest. And, well, I should say sparked my interest.
Right.
So I looked around, and the closest place to where I lived was better than almost 90 miles away was the closest place, but it was all traditional.
Right. Yeah, that's what I found when I was looking in North Carolina.
Yeah, and the traditional stuff just, it's got its place. But as I'm getting older, I was looking for something smooth and still maintain the power. You look at some of the older people that practice, in their 90s, Tai Chi, and the energy that they...
It's amazing. Yeah. Insane. Right? I've seen some videos and I'm like, whoa.
How are they doing that? I'm 90 years old. Do I want to, practice with medicine balls and do all that when I'm 90 years old, and here they're walking around with all this energy and power? How are they doing it? Well, and then I found Enter Shaolin. And
How'd you find this? On YouTube?
I spent about 3 months searching.
Okay.
And I found the YouTube channel.
Gotcha.
And the little free ebook. And I read that and I thought, interesting. Because, the first thing that caught my eye was it's a way of life.
Yeah.
It's not, I go to this level, here's your little pretty belt.
Right.
We
have a lot of people ask us, so do you have a belt system? No, sorry.
Yeah, a way of life, that's me.
Yeah.
How can this work for me? So I took the 5 little.
Yep, the 5 free lessons, and there's some bonus from some old webinars that we did.
Well, that struck my curiosity, of course.
We did our job, yes.
So a combination of the two, and I thought, all right, I will take a gamble and just try the monthly membership. Get my feet wet and see what it's all about.
Right.
Next thing you know, I was wrapped up in it.
You don't even know what happened.
Okay, now I'm an Abbott member now.
Yeah.
This is for real stuff. And I think I've been with you for 4 years.
Yes, yeah.
And I am more than happy with the martial arts and what I've learned there. And there's still something a little bit missing, but the tools are there and the knowledge is there. Sifu Phu just explains it like no other instructor there is out there. But all this stuff I do, and they've got the rice trainer. Every morning when I walk past it, it's boom, 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 boom. You know, before I do anything in my day, I'm on the race trainer. But I happened to win that free ticket.
Yes, you did.
And I experienced it firsthand. I can't explain it. I can't put it in words. The energy and the power that's there, it looks like you're absolutely doing nothing.
It doesn't feel like nothing, does it?
Doesn't feel like anything.
Right. It doesn't feel like anything, yep.
How can this be doing anything?
And then you hit someone and it does something, right?
And it does something, and you know, I've been dabbling with it, you know, and I take the biggest people that I come across, and that's you know, college football player, very nice guy, in the Navy. He's a Navy captain, and asked him to play a little bit, and he's 2.5 heads taller than I am, of course, and he's my daughter's captain in the military. My daughter yelled out in the garage, says, "Don't hurt my captain." And he looked down at me like this.
You're like, what?
And looked at my daughter like, yeah, what? And I just, you know, moved him around with some of our Tai Chi moves and how you move energy, and you know, he's
like, what? What was that?
yeah, going back, and he's scratching his head, and my daughter about 5 minutes later yelled out, "You're not hurting my captain, are you?" And he looked down at me, looked at her, and says, "No, he's not." But he's a super good sport, so I gave him a couple little tricks to throw in his pocket. And,
nice.
You know, being military, and it's hard to tell him what situation he gets in. But that's the nice thing about what we learn here is people teach stuff just like, you know, some of the belts you get in martial arts. You might have to do 100, 200 moves, and those to receive your different belt ranks. And after you get those 200 moves, you never see that move on the street. You'll never use it again in your life. But the situation has to dictate that perfect situation, perfect thing that you do for that to absolutely work.
Yeah.
Well, at Enter Shaolin, you don't worry about that. The energy defines you.
Yeah.
So whatever comes your way, and you can react with the energy that's going to stop whatever's coming at you.
Absolutely. So what's your biggest takeaway from the seminar? What was something that like really like struck you at the seminar?
What we just did that I've always been wanting to do.
Yeah.
You know, even though I've been with you that long, I've never touched hands
Right.
to speak of.
So that's a big difference from you know, being just an online student and then coming into seminar and getting to experience all the different energies and working with all the different people.
Absolutely. Sifu Larry and his yeah, that's all you can say.
Well, that's awesome. Well, we've loved having you, and we're so happy that you came out. It was funny when we drew that name. We didn't know whose name it was going to be, and I really feel like you were here for a reason. Especially you've been here, a member for 4 years, and hadn't had a chance to get out to the seminar. So I believe that it was your destiny for us to call that name out and have you here. And I was so happy and grateful that you were able to come out and make it out here. So thank you for joining us. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
I mean, it was on my bucket list. Put it that way.
Right.
On the bucket list, and it came up. And my daughter said, even she knew what I was thinking. Mm-hmm. And Dad, get out of here.
Bye, Dad. Pack those bags.
See you later. Okay.
That's good. Well, I'm glad you were able to make it. And for those people watching out there, is there any advice you'd like to give them or anything that you'd like to say to them?
Yeah, I've met a lot of people here, all basically lifetime martial artists, and all different types of styles. Very nice people. They all train, but they all they train in this style also for energy. The energy can go with any style that you study, and if you're a dedicated martial artist of any type and you want to learn about real energy, take a look at Enter Shaolin.
Absolutely, yep. And they can take the system of Ngo Dac Na and those energy and physics principles and they can apply it to what they do. You saw yourself, practically everyone here has a different background in martial arts.
Oh yes, it's phenomenal.
And yet they're all able to learn these principles and take it home and work and apply it to what they do to improve it and make it better.
Yes.
And that's what makes it special.
Yes.
Absolutely. Well, thank you again for coming out. It was a pleasure meeting you, and I hope to see you again soon.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Appreciate it.